Peace family, back again with a new video, and which we're going to talk this time concerning the word, religion, and they gave you flat earth as well, and the problem with flat earth, the only problem with flat earth is that they conceived this expression, this name, flat earth, and gave you to convince you that you're wrong in the end. Yeah, because it's all a joke, all a game they playing on you. Okay, you know that Religio believe that the Earth is spinning in space and is a ball Earth, and everything they told you in this school, it's all a program, including any terms like ball Earth. You can't really use these terms, even though you know that the you're not supposed to even use flat earth because it's a term that these people, these deceivers conceived. Okay, they had programmed. You saw them what they do. They created all when people start waking up about that, they send agents. You know what I'm saying? And they all were teaching flat earth. Yeah, and they were lying, and they were lying and confusing people. So people with that don't really have you know because you have to have some type of ability to see this, then you're going to be confused if you don't know where to look for. Yeah, but these dudes, when you make it a business, you're going to find out that these dudes, they lie to you, and that the earth is not what they tell you. It's not no spinning ball. Okay, and when you say flat, there is other attributes to it that they use to confuse the people, the religious people that believe them. You understand that? So either round or flat, you don't know really for sure. Well, you know it's not a spinning ball for sure. Okay, you know there is no gravity for sure. All this stuff they created and gave you, just like they gave you history and religion. Understand that? So what I'm gonna say, man, until you're free, until you can travel to the confines, to the end of the earth, to find out it yourself, okay, to find out about the dome, you know what I'm saying? Until you can do your own, run your own experiments, you should shut the hell up about anything they tell you, okay? Because you're not free to come to verify that. If you can't verify, man, don't even talk about it. Just tell them that you don't believe in no bullet and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Because there are other people, other things more important right now than finding out if you're in a bullet or in a flat earth. Yes, of course, it's primordial to know where, but you already, you have sixth sense. You know that you're not spinning and that you are stationary. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the sun and the moon, we've been to that. We explained to you guys that, these are just lights. Even according to their religious book, these are all lights. They ain't no planets. They ain't no physical bodies. These are spiritual bodies. Yeah, and they lighting up and warming up this realm. Yeah, they not balls. They are just, you see this round. They are round. They are a circle, just like the earth is a circle. It's claimed, but it's not a ball. You understand that? Because all our senses are telling us that there is no way you can verify it's a ball. Okay? And as I said, until you are free, you look, man, you can't debate with these people that run around NASA, run around all this stuff, control the whole world, old portals, old gates, and everything. You can't compete with them and decide what the reality is. You have to wait until you are home free and you are able to decide and determine Okay, because right now, if you even make videos, they delete your videos, man. No, it's all a joke.
11 to 13 miles offshore. And yeah, if you're standing on the beach in, say, Rill, you can see the concrete base of the nearest ones. You can see the top of the turbines. And then you can look back the extra few miles and you can see the bottom of the base of the furthest ones to the top of the turbines. Albeit, there is a vanishing point, as they teach you in art in school, vanishing point perspective. But the point is this: you can see proportionally the exact same amount of freeboard on that concrete base on the distant ones as you can on the first ones, the nearest ones. That means, what I'm trying to say is they're completely visible, but the furthest ones look smaller because of vanishing point perspective. It's well known about. Now here's the problem that you're going to face. Google right now, Google, how far is the horizon? And I'll tell you what you're going to find. You see, the globe in the classroom that we've all seen from infancy right the way through to professorship, if any of us have ever got there, which I certainly haven't, that globe is supposed to be to scale. And they give us figures on Earth, similar to top trump cards. You can find out the statistics of this so-called planet we're on. And they'll tell you the horizon for a 5'7" man staring out to sea when he's standing on the beach is 2.9 miles away. 2.9 miles away. And yet those turbines are 11 to 13 miles away. Once you've Googled that, Google curvature calculator and tap in the figures associating with a 13-mile distance, and it'll give you the number. They'll give you the height of the curve. And those turbines should be behind a hump of water. You shouldn't be able to see them. So there's a problem there, isn't there? Well, who gave us the globe model in the first place? A fella called Martin Beheim. And the government are using it, and NASA still use it as a scale instrument. So the government are giving you that globe. And the problem is we can see too far. We can also see across from North Wales to Ireland. I've seen from Rill with my own eyes, and so have all the locals. I'm not the only one. I haven't got superpowers.
And if you got dudes that don't believe in a dome, you know what I'm saying? So all they have to do is prove that NASA is actually coming out of the dome, okay, and going to space. All they have to prove is space. These motherfuckers can't prove no space. Nobody going out of this planet. Nobody, and it's in books. Don't forget that. Yeah, even historically from the past, they all come from other realms. They don't speak about coming from space. They're coming from other circle, because the land is like a circle and then it's on top of waters. Okay, so we are in this circle over here that they call Earth. You saw the old maps that they showed. And then you have other circles out there that are other Earths with other names. You see that? So it's not a spinning ball in space. These are planes in a massive dome-like closed environment. So it's stupid for us to sit here talking about the shape of the Earth and this and that. Okay, all you have to do is follow your senses every day and wait until you are free to actually verify that all these things that we are saying are true. Okay? But you can verify right now that the spinning ball is a damn religion. And it came from religion. It's in the earth, in the heart of the religion. The ball earth is there. Reminiscence, yeah, reminiscence, which means they recreate, they reset, and they create this conception of bullard. You know what I'm saying? It's all a BS.
At the bottom of the Peak District, you're talking 70, 80 miles, but people are seeing a lot further. In Wales, we get the option of maybe seeing 80 odd miles. And we can see coast to coast, by the way, not top of mountain to coast or top of the mountain to top of mountain. We can see coast to coast. Everyone in Holyhead and Tryther Bay knows that at night they can see the lights of the ports of Dunleary and Dublin. They can see them. And vice versa, Ireland, they can see the lights of Wales. So there's a very big problem in the figures that the government are giving us. Centrifugal force, it flings off. The government tell you that the Earth is spinning at 1,050 miles an hour. Dog walkers have thrown a ball on the beach with those flingy stick things. They know that as the ball flies, it'll fling off sand and water, boom. Throws the lot off, and the ball's dry when you pick it up, as good as. And that's proof that centrifugal force works. In fact, it's predictable, repeatable, demonstrable. That's centrifugal force right there. So, why isn't the water flinging off at 1,050 miles an hour? Oh, gravity, yeah. Okay, well, you globe believer, you tell me the name of the man or woman who proved that gravity was a fact. I want to know the name of them, I want to know the date, and I want to see the demonstration with my own eyes. Because I'll give you another fact, gravity's still a theory. And
it is a theory. Everything they gave you is a theory by faith, by religion, and you gotta believe, and that's that. Okay? So don't come around telling me flat earth is something, because the Burl Earth is a religion. Yeah, and I've been deep into this, and I've seen how much they protect this lie. You know what I'm saying? I had channels that got deleted just by talking about the moon, the sun, or the earth, and breaking it down. Motherfuckers deleted the channel, deleted the video, and continue pushing the lie that they're spinning in space and stuff. So I don't really like to talk about this stuff, and I think this stuff should be on hold, okay, until you are free from this parasitic scientism that force things on you and tell you what history is, what science is. Look, man, until you are free from all that bullshit and can have your own scientists, you can have your own researchers go till the end of the earth. Yeah, they need to travel till the end of the earth and find out really where we live. Until then, yes, you know some things, but you're still living in speculation. Doesn't matter how much you don't know everything until you do that. Understand? So that's all I have to tell you guys concerning flat earth and bull earth and old bullshit that they can't even tell you the truth about where you live. These people are so disgusting, they can't even tell you where you live or nothing. You know, it pisses me off.
Gravity comes from the government. It's them who are selling you. Don't give me Isaac Newton, because I'll leave you with knowledge about Isaac Newton and his laws, okay? The government are selling you what that man sold them, okay? And you tell me who turned gravity into a fact. You're not going to, okay? So what we're expected to believe is that tennis ball flinging, boom, throws everything off. You've been in those cages on a fairground where it pins you up against the wall. That's getting bigger now. You can measure what they call so-called G-force in jets as they form a big arc. It pins the pilot back. So gravity, up to a certain point, physics and science does what it says on the tin, and it exerts outward thrust, the faster the more, right? But they're expecting us to believe that when you get to something Earth-sized, something between Earth size and, say, the tennis ball, something is twisted 180 degrees, it's flipped. And now the laws of physics are not doing that, they're doing that. And it is a 180-degree reversal. And that's a very, very important fact to remember. Because when you start looking at who's behind the globe, you realise that they have what's known as the law of reversal, and it's very important to them to reverse the truth. So, in short, if you're a globe believer, then I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm telling you that you're believing what the government are selling you. If you're a globe believer, then you're a staunch religious disciple of the government, and you're supporting the government. They've given you a version of what you are and where you are, and I've started applying a tiny little bit of knowledge now to the where we are, and it just doesn't correlate with the figures that are searchable on Google right here and right now. You can't make the two mesh. They don't work. We can see too far, and there's other great big problems. So if you're a globe believer, I respect your faith, the same as I respect the faith of a Christian and a Jew and a Muslim or a Hindu. I respect your faith, but I don't share it because of the people who are selling you that faith. They have a track record of telling lies, and you know that anyway.
That's right.
So there it is. Question your surroundings, question your government, question everything they tell you, and start getting yourself with the program. And remember this, what we learn from history is we don't learn from history.
So we close here, guys.
This is a Saddleback Church podcast.
We're gonna close this just
The book of
we're gonna close, you know what I'm saying? These dudes are all being deceived by religion, you know what I'm saying? And the government runs with the religion, so they told them, you know, whatever the scientism, Newton, you know what I'm saying? All this, what I tell you about these scientists, and these are the same scientists that these Negroes will swear gave them the DNA, you know what I'm saying? And they trust them. That's all, man. I love you all. Keep the instructions. Peace.